was just playing some Fortnite Real on my Nintendo Switch when the thought came to me, why can I say Fortnite Real on the internet whenever I want? And why can't all those Fortnite YouTubers go like... These questions will be answered in this video. Whoa! Good morning, Memorial Middle School. This is Friggity Frankello reporting today. Thanks to the First Amendment. If you have watched the news recently, or are in one of my classes, you've probably heard some debates about freedom of speech, which is part of the First Amendment. In this two-part special about the First Amendment, we will go into all the real importance of this very valuable amendment. The main body of the First Amendment talks about the ability of the people to protest and petition the government to change. That's a vital part of the democracy in the United States, which I'll get a little more into later. And a lot of countries like North Korea and the former Soviet Union, Nazi Germany, etc., don't have a law that says you and the press can say whatever they want and criticize the president. If you've ever heard anyone criticize Donald Trump, they do that thanks to the First Amendment. It says in the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. And fancy words that say you can do whatever religion you want and you can say whatever you want whenever you want as long as you're not punching somebody in the face or shooting them or anything bad like that. The first part of this First Amendment is for the next episode, later episode, about freedom of religion. Again, something that's very important. But the later part basically says I can disagree with the government and petition for change without getting in trouble, or getting shot, or dying. This was important not only because it's the basis for a lot of human rights globally, but because it preserves democracy and allows for, if you have a sucky president, you can just be like, nope, and you can petition him to be out. In non-democratic governments, as I was previously getting into, frequently communist dictatorships, authoritarian governments, and just military things where bad things happen, like North Korea. A lot of sub-Saharan African countries, like you think Zimbabwe was until later, and there's like in Syria, notably Bashir al-Assad. He's a dictator. Mao Zedong, he was the former leader of China, was a dictator. Hitler was a dictator. Stalin was a dictator. Those were all in nations which don't have this amendment. And that's a human rights violation, as was determined by some random convention in the 50s. It's just like, I made a note to self about inserting an image. All these things allow us to preserve and protect our freedom, which you know I love freedom. But what if the government tries to get rid of it? That's a topic for next time. This has been Friggity Frankello.